has been sitting in the field, waiting for this day. It seems obvious to the man who's putting so much on the line every year that a good, reliable combine is a must. Still, some are saying wait till times get better before upgrading your harvesting equipment. Well, maybe they don't have their money sitting in the field like you do. Look at it this way. If ever there were a time to introduce greater efficiency into the business of farming, this is it. At Deutz Allis, we know you're looking for ways to improve harvesting. So we committed ourselves to designing 2 new-size rotary combines. But before we put pencil to paper, we had to ask a few more questions. So we went to the country looking for what you want in a combine. And we came back with a number of ideas on how to build really productive, cost-efficient combines. It's clear that you want to put more clean grain in the bin. You want reliability because you can't afford downtime when the crop is waiting for you to harvest. You want comfort and ease of handling. After all, you put in some long hours during harvest. You also want maintenance and service to be easy. And something extra important these days, you want a rotary combine that's affordable. With your ideas in hand, Deutz Allis engineers went to work designing new-size combines using proven Gleaner combine technology. We looked into the tiniest components for ways to bolster strength, to bring you truly reliable combines. Then we tested and tested and tested, just to be sure these new machines really would be all that you expect them to be. Throughout the engineering of these new combines, our aim was to bring to reality new-size combines with high efficiency, to build combines that stand apart from the ordinary. Introducing the new R-40 and R-50 rotary Gleaner combines, built with your ideas. Built with your ideas to put more clean grain in the bin, to run reliably throughout harvest, with ease of handling, with comfort. Combines that are easy to maintain and service, and ones with the benefits of rotary technology at the price of conventional combines. They're size smaller than our R-60 and R-70 rotary Gleaner combines, yet they're big enough to handle medium to large operations. Item: natural flow harvesting. The key to the Gleaner rotary technology is its natural flow harvesting system. No other make of combine, rotary or conventional, can match its productive action. The difference is the transverse mounted cylinder. The crop feeds into the concave and cylinder just the way it's delivered from the header. Other rotary designs must change the shape of the incoming crop mass to a spiral before entering the cylinder. This twisting and turning often bunches the crop and limits harvesting efficiency, especially in tough harvesting conditions. You get separation at all points of the R-40 and R-50 processors because they're perforated around the entire 360 degrees of the cage area. That means more complete threshing and separating under heavy crop conditions and less trash in your grain. Conventional systems must thresh and separate the crop with just one pass over the concave area, which often means more grain damage and less control of the crop. The natural flow systems in the new R-40 and R-50 Gleaner combines keep you moving ahead with steady, sure harvesting. They put more clean crop and higher quality grain into the bin whenever the going gets tough. A single point concave adjustment using one wrench lets you move from one crop to another. You'll have no knuckle-breaking wires or concaves to change. Once the cylinder and concave have done their jobs, patented accelerator rolls tilted 15 degrees forward deliver the crop uniformly across the shoe, even on slopes. There's little shifting of grain to the downhill side to slow you down. The accelerator rolls also mean you get 2 stages of cleaning. The accelerator rolls propel grain and chaff at high speed through a blast of air. This pre-cleaning means less work for the second stage at the shoe, all of which mean that in the end, you get cleaner grain. Natural flow harvesting with 2-stage cleaning. It's an important difference that sets the R-40 and R-50 rotary Gleaner combines apart from the competition. Item: performance-proven headers. Your harvesting efficiency can only be as good as your grain header gathers in the crop. And here too, the new R-40 and R-50 Gleaner combines outperform the competition. As you move through heavy harvesting conditions, you'll appreciate the aggressive feeding of Gleaner combine headers, and you'll find the optional feed reverser very handy. Every Gleaner combine header is factory tested before it's shipped to your Deutz Allis dealership. We don't just spot check a few. We actually test run every header right in the factory to make sure you get the very best performing header possible. You'll really like how fast and easy you can change these headers, and the fact that they are interchangeable with other Gleaner rotary combine models. You get a wide selection of flex and rigid headers, corn heads, and a pickup head for windrowed crops. Corn heads are low profile to get under stalks and gently lift them without whipping and hairpinning. For soybeans, you'll find our flex headers with 5.5 inches of flex can help you take in more beans per acre. For small grain, choose either the rigid header or pickup header. Both have proven themselves in wheat country. Item, Deutz air-cooled diesel engine. This is no ordinary engine. This is the Deutz air-cooled 6-cylinder diesel engine. You couldn't ask for a more reliable powerhouse because this engine won't leave you standing still in the field with coolant problems. Fact is, about 40% of liquid-cooled engine downtime is caused by cooling system problems. But Deutz air-cooled engines can eliminate all that, as they've been doing for 40 years. Over 3 million Deutz air-cooled engines working in extreme Arctic cold as well as sizzling hot deserts prove how reliable they are. A look inside shows you how the Deutz outperforms other designs. A high-capacity blower forces cooling air around each cylinder and over the heads. Each cylinder receives the same amount of air for uniform cooling. Air also passes through oil coolers to keep operating temperatures just right. In fact, the oil in Deutz air-cooled engines actually runs cooler than oil in liquid-cooled engines, and it reaches operating temperature in 1/3 the time it takes for liquid-cooled designs, which reduces cold corrosion wear and prolongs engine life. And this special computer-designed combustion chamber promotes thorough mixing of fuel and air for complete burning. This means increased fuel efficiency, along with maximum torque backup. Maintenance on the Deutz air-cooled engine involves little more than normal inspection. The air intake blower is driven with a double belt for extra long life and a more positive drive. And the modular design of the Deutz air-cooled engine makes it far easier to service than most engines. You can actually repair individual cylinders without removing the engine from the combine. The Deutz air-cooled engine has what it takes to stay on the job through severe heat and extreme cold. Item, comfort. For those long hours in the field, you need comfort. Inside the Gleaner cab, you'll sit in a quiet atmosphere because this cab is mounted on rubber isolators, and dust covers seal out noise and dirt around the pedals and steering column to give you a dust-free cab. And what could be more comfortable than this Backmaster seat, which comes standard in the R-50? You'll have fingertip controls for the armrests and 5 seat adjustments. The deluxe seat with optional suspension comes with the R-40. Item, control. Not only does this cab surround you with comfort, everything is within easy reach. And simple electro-hydraulic push-button controls make operating a snap. This is the system that has become the standard of the industry, the system more professional harvesters use. One test drive and you'll see the difference too. And once you get a feel for the Gleaner combine centerline design, you won't settle for anything less. The balance, the visibility, the traction, the ground clearance, all work together to give you superb control. All major components are placed for even weight distribution, so you can expect uniform traction and better flotation. And we built in even more flotation with a new high-strength, high-clearance main frame. Using an extra strong grade of steel, we built a lighter frame that lets you move through muddy fields with more confidence than ever. And since this is a one-piece, all-welded frame, you won't have to worry about it shaking loose and throwing other parts of the combine out of alignment. With hydro traction drive, standard on both the R-40 and R-50, you'll be able to gauge your ground speed exactly to match conditions. You have your choice of 2 final drive types, one of which includes optional wheel spacers for changing tread widths and allows for the use of dual tires. And with these new size rotaries, you'll have an improved turning radius of just 20.5 feet. But control means more than maneuverability on these two combines. It also means spreading straw or stalks just the way you want. With a 2-speed VeriFlow spreader, you can adjust the distribution to match the width of your header, a real plus for conservation tillage. Solid-state electronics guide you through harvesting the high-tech way. With a Gleaner Combine tattletale monitor, you'll be able to minimize downtime and improve efficiency. And an optional bin level indicator lets you know when to unload. Nothing gives you more control of your harvesting efficiency. Control also means having a large bin capacity, 150 bushels on the R-40 and 200 bushels on the R-50, to let you take large rounds before unloading. And it means having a high-clearance unloader tube to reach over high-sided trucks and carts. Item, easy maintenance and service. It takes less than a minute to open the rear door and walk into the engine compartment. You'll find the air filter, oil filter, and dipstick within easy reach. Plus, you'll have access to the entire rear of the processor from this compartment. Side panels flip up easily to expose all belts and other working parts for checking and lubricating. And they close firmly to protect major drive belt systems from weather and debris. Compared with the R-60 and R-70 models, you'll have 22% fewer belts and chains to worry about in the R-40 and R-50, which means high reliability as well as easy maintenance. The new R-40 and R-50 rotary Gleaner combines, ready to bring greater efficiency to your harvesting. Just listen to what some of the first owners have to say.
The conditions don't have to be quite so right as the conventional combines used to be. It doesn't have to be as dry. It can be a little tough and it'll still knock it out.
The engine has less belts, and of course you don't have your water pump and your antifreeze. Like I said, it's just more economical and easy on fuel.
With this machine on these hillsides, I don't have to slow up. I keep running between 3 miles and 4 miles an hour on corn. Do the same thing on soybeans. I've had very little problem of seeing anything go over the back.
It's like being in a Rolls Royce after our old one, because that was quite a thing to handle.
I like the ease of handling. Seems better than the combine we had before.
The new R-40 and R-50 rotary Gleaner combines. New sized rotaries, built with your ideas. It's all the things you'd expect from Gleaner combines. And best of all, rotary efficiency for the price of a conventional combine. See what sets us apart. See the new R-40 and R-50 rotary Gleaner combines from Deutz Allis.